Kudzu is a legume plant from East Asia with centuries of history of use as a food and medicinal herb. Kudzu is a powerful vine that can grow over 20 meters in a year. In the process, the kudzu root forms edible stolons weighing up to 35 kilograms. The effective ingredients are contained in the bean, as well as in the roots and leaves. Kudzu was introduced in North America in 1876 to prevent soil erosion. But kudzu spread so quickly that it overtook farms and buildings, leading some to call kudzu the vine that ate the South. Hello viewers and welcome to today's video. Kudzu root, flower and leaf have been used to make medicine for a long period of time, especially in Chinese traditional medicine. Kudzu can be used for a variety of symptoms like circulatory problems, including high blood pressure and arrhythmia, upper respiratory problems like sinus infections or common colds, and for skin problems like psoriasis and allergic skin rashes. Some people use kudzu for menopause symptoms and muscle pain, but one of the most remarkable benefits of kudzu is its ability to aid in alcoholism, nicotine addiction, and abstinence phenomena. How does kudzu aid in withdrawal? Kudzu leads to less excessive alcohol consumption and fewer relapses in abstinent individuals. It also relieves typical withdrawal symptoms, for example irritability, anger, restlessness, insomnia, and difficulty concentrating. If you try to quit alcohol or smoking, or to reduce your consumption, the occurrence of these symptoms often leads to very fast relapses. A study under everyday conditions showed that 4 weeks of kudzu treatment can reduce the number of alcoholic drinks consumed by 34 to 57%. Another study, this time under laboratory conditions, showed that even a single dose of kudzu extract can significantly reduce alcohol consumption. Mood-boosting effects of kudzu also help you quit. In another laboratory study, rats were exposed to mild stress, which produced depressive symptoms. They were also given treatment with an active ingredient from the kudzu bean over an extended period of time. In various test scenarios, they showed significantly less depressive behavior after treatment compared with a control group. But how does kudzu work? Kudzu root contains more than 70 plant compounds, some of which may be responsible for the root's potential health benefits. The kudzu bean initiates changes at the level of the human nervous system. By altering the conduction of stimuli at various points in the brain, it can, for example, reduce the consumption of alcohol and tobacco. Kudzu inhibits an enzyme called aldehyde dehydrogenase, which is normally responsible for alcohol breakdown. Those who take kudzu therefore experience noticeably unpleasant alcohol effects, even with small amounts of consumed alcohol. These can prevent the user from continuing to drink and from dangerous alcohol overconsumption, so-called binge drinking. For smokers who want to quit, on the other hand, kudzu is said to mimic the way nicotine works in the brain, so-called nicotine replacement, thereby alleviating symptoms of withdrawal. But beware, both alcohol withdrawal and smoking cessation require your own initiative. You have to find the will yourself to get off these substances. However, kudzu can make this often rocky road easier for you. How do you take it? Today, the most popular and beneficial ways to use kudzu root are as an herbal supplement or a root tea. However, you can also consume kudzu root as a food. People often eat different parts of the plant, raw, sauteed, deep-fried, baked or jellied. You can eat the root as you would other root vegetables like potatoes. Kudzu roots can be dried and ground into a powder, which some people use as a breading for fried foods or as a thickener for soups and sauces. What are some of other benefits of kudzu? Number 1. It helps with metabolic syndrome symptoms. If you struggle with metabolic syndrome, which incorporates a bunch of health problems like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and insulin resistance, kudzu might be worth looking into. Kudzu root extract contains isoflavones, which appear to lower cholesterol, blood pressure, blood sugar, and insulin levels. However, more human trials need to be conducted to know for sure. Number 2. It may ease menopause symptoms. Going through the change, kudzu could help. When kudzu is taken orally, it can improve vasomotor symptom scores, that is hot flashes and night sweats in perimenopausal women. The aforementioned isoflavones are what help regulate hormones and in turn help combat the pesky symptoms that come along with PMS. perimenopause and menopause. Number 3. It can regulate glucose levels. Kudzu root has also shown to have regulate glucose, aka sugar in the blood. One particular ingredient in the vine, called guarerin, is what guides the glucose to spread away from fat cells and blood vessels into other areas of the body where it's needed, such as your muscles. Number 4. It reduces inflammation. There are anti-inflammatory properties in kudzu, which may help reduce inflammation in the body. Inflammation is not something to be taken lightly, as it can contribute to more serious issues like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and even cancer. It is usually treated with over-the-counter medications, but kudzu might be a more natural option. Number 5. Eases an upset stomach. The Preventative Medicine Center suggests kudzu as a remedy for an upset stomach caused by digestive issues. Kudzu helps improve bowel movements and can ease digestion. The PMC suggests that combining kudzu with umboshi plum is best because the umboshi plum neutralizes excess acid, a much needed result since too much acid can cause diarrhea. The kudzu has a thick, viscous consistency similar to the gastric mucus, which coats the stomach and protects it from excess hydrochloric acid. The umboshi plum, which is strongly alkaline, neutralizes the harmful effects of excess stomach acid. Together, they benefit the digestive system, even offering relief from stomach ulcers and heartburn. Do you have experiences with kudzu? Let us know in the comments. See you in the next video.